Okay. Let's adjust this real quick. I think that's good. Hey Conker, how's it going? Yeah, doing better than I was, that's for sure. Just had to take some time for myself, that's all. Alright, here we go. I almost want to say welcome back to myself because it's been a few days, but I suppose that would be a little anticlimactic. So I suppose I could just include myself in saying, how you doing everybody? Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts, the stream edition. Last time, oh dear God, what did we even do last time? It's been like a week, I'm sorry. I've been, you know, I've been away from this for a little bit. But now we're back. Let me actually, because I think I know what we did, but I want to make sure I'm saying the right stuff. Basically, last time I said, oh, you know, I'm probably not going to go do any grinding for synthesis materials or any of that stuff, and then I went ahead and did it anyway. What did I do? I went and grabbed most of the synthesis materials that I'm actually going to need between now and the end of the game. There's one thing of synthesis materials that we probably could try to get at this point, but I don't think it would work out too well. It's in Halloween Town, but I don't think we could actually grab it without some serious luck. It's from an enemy that's exclusive to Final Mix as well, so that might be tricky. Other than that, all of the materials that I need for any synthesis I'm going to do from now to the end of the game are available only in places after where we've already been. So I went ahead and did that. I also did the Pegasus Cup, I want to say. I'm pretty sure that's the second one. Off screen with Sora alone and Time Limit. So the Time Limit one was a little tricky because Leon and Yuffie took me practically like almost the rest of the time that I had left. I think I ended with like 2 seconds left, but I got an Orichalcum and a Dark Matter out of that. Got some Mithril Stones, Mystery Goo, I think I got some Bright Shards, Thunder Gems, Frost Gems, Frost Stones. I gotta show how I got a whole bunch of this stuff at a different point. Like later on, I think, when we get further in the playthrough, I'll show off all the Heartless that are exclusive to Final Mix and how to take care of them. Maybe towards the end of the game when we have access to like everything. That's what I'm thinking anyway. And also, since last time, I went to the doctor's, because last time, you may have known from when I was starting it, I said, your boy hasn't been able to hear in like 3 days. Well, that turned into about a week because I had to go to the doctor's to find out what the heck was wrong with my right ear. Turns out both ears were impacted by earwax, which is TMI, I know, but the good point is they took care of all of that for me, and now I can actually hear myself talking out of both sides of my head, and that is a good thing because it means that I can turn the volume down on my television and not have to worry about it being too loud in the echo on my mic. I think I equipped some new stuff as well. I forget if I changed up my setup for this stuff, but yeah, we've got a bunch of MP and HP now at this point. I think I have more HP than Goofy at this point, if I remember right. I forget, but I might have changed up the equipment. Either way, we have places to go and people to see, and I think this is where we needed to stop off. I said this one was going to take a while, but I'm actually pretty sure it's not gonna, although I do want to equip a different Keyblade. Let's go back to Pumpkinhead for the extra reach, just so that we can go ahead and do this, because if this one's the last one that you need in order to worry about in order to get Sora's cheer ability. Oh, that's the other thing that I did. Off screen, I also went back and did the swing from this one, because the 27 meters, I think it was, that I said was, oh, that's probably okay. Well, it was fine for the minigame, but you actually needed 40 meters in order to get that to work. And I guess I could show how I did it, because it's kind of, I think, if I remember right, I think I remember how to do it, but it's kind of counterintuitive, so I'll show how I did it here. Yeah, I probably should have thought of that, because I gained like 2 levels while I was grabbing all of the materials, but what's done is done. I'm not going to redo the whole session just because I gained a couple levels. No big deal. I'll keep my levels low for the rest of this, I suppose, but yeah, anyway, so if you want to do the swing mini game and get the 40 meters that you need, basically, so Owl opens his wings, right, at certain points in the mini game, and that's supposed to cue you, hey, you should press R1 while my wings are open. Well, actually, in order to do the thing, you want to basically press it as soon as his wings are closing. Like, in the frames that he's putting them back at his sides, that's when you want to press R1. So, like, let me see if I can do it here. Something like that. and Pooh practically goes sailing off the page, out of the book, and into Merlin's house there. But yeah, that's the idea. So you need to do to access that whole thing. And then if you want to retry, you can talk to Pooh over here, and he'll say, "Let's play on the swing," and he'll, if you press sure, he'll go straight to the swing. So yeah, so if you need to retry, there's how you do it. Something else that I didn't know that I learned off screen is that if you go over to Pooh's house when you're checking in with Owl to see how you've done on the mini games, you can actually go over here. And so normally, like I said before, you talk to Owl, he'll be like, hey, you did this and this and this and this. So we've got 4 out of 5 right now. But actually, the honey pots that are back here, if you remember from when we first started here, they were all empty. Now 4 out of 5 of them are full of honey. So for every mini game that you do properly in order to unlock the ultimate reward for the side quest, a honey pot will fill up. So once we get all 5 filled up, that's the end of the side quest, and we will get the ability that we need to get from Owl. So just a little bit of technical mumbo jumbo for background knowledge for anybody who has deep interest in how the mechanics of this game work. Just in case someone else cares about it as much as I care about it, because I do think I care about it quite a bit, probably more than I need to. But yeah, anyway, so let's go to the muddy path now and see where we can go from here. Okay, there's Tigger and there's Owl. Is everybody here now, or like what's going on? Let's go check in with Pooh, who appears to be following his own footsteps. That's great. Who's they exactly? Pooh, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I'm pretty sure those are your footprints. Oh, okay. Well, learn something new every day then there, Conker. I'm glad I could assist with that. I don't know about that, Pooh. Yeah, let's go find your friends. Let's take this one step at a time, then we'll try explaining to you how these are your footprints. Like, you see, these are my footprints, which appear to be disappearing. I don't know why mine disappeared, but his weren't. Oh well. Anyway, you gotta have Pooh follow you for this part again, so that's what we're gonna do. I think if we bring him right here, this is where it all goes from here. Hey Dreamwalker, how's it going? Yeah, welcome back from the dead indeed. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I need to, yeah, here we go. Check in here. Tarzan, are you in here? Oh, hey Eeyore. Welcome back from the dead indeed. I've been away for a little while, but we're back. We're back to it, so. Chrono must have cast raise, yeah. Something to that effect. Raise my spirits, anyway. Well, I mean, a thicket does seem like as good a place as any, but... yeah, why don't you just use this place as a house? It probably blocks everything. Ah, well, good idea. So anyway, the mini game here, we have to help Pooh find his friends, and a couple of them you actually have to have Pooh come to them in order for them to go into this patch of grass, this thicket here. So we'll have to guide Pooh to them in a little bit, but we'll try to do the few that we don't need to guide him to first, I think. So he can hang out here, but we have to do this one in 5 minutes or less in order to get the ability. First one is Rabbit. He'll pop out of one of these 3 holes eventually. There he is. And he'll give you a hint that Owl is somewhere around here. So we'll have to check for him in a little bit. But we got Rabbit, so now we need to go look for, let's see, we need Rabbit, Tigger, Roo, Owl, and Piglet. So I think we need to bring Pooh over for this part, though. Oh, you know what? No, we don't, actually. I get up there like this. He gets up there using the flowers, so we'll work on that in a moment. But first, can I get you? Come back here. There you are. Well, he's directly below you there, Tigger, so... Alright, that's 2. But yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. It just makes... Basically, you have to make sure that Pooh doesn't go meandering too far off the beaten path. And I think we need to do something in this log as well in order to get it to work. Yeah, I think I need to hit this with fire. There we go. So that opens up that, and I think there's another hole in the log, if I remember right, so you gotta aim at that too.
Fire!
That. Maybe? Maybe not. Well, it's there now, so I guess nothing I can do about that. Piglet's in here, but we can't get him right now because he won't come out unless Pooh's here. And I didn't mean to actually go for him because I missed Owl because of that, but anyway. Once Owl comes back down, we'll get him and then we'll work on Pooh. So, stay here for a second, Owl. I got to talk to you. Well, we still gotta find Roo. I don't remember where Roo is, actually, now that I think about it. He's the one that I'm kind of like, I don't really... Is he here? Well, let's bring Pooh over here first. So we can check out these flowers. I could have sworn there was something with this hole that's right here, but I don't remember. Well, let's get up there with Pooh before he meanders off the cliff again. Or maybe I passed Roo. That's a possibility. Alright, let's go get Piglet then. Whoa, not that way, Pooh, not that way. I guess you could do that too, that works. Wow. Apparently I can't do that though, so you just keep going there, Pooh Bear. You got this. Alright. You come over here with me. Ideally to the flowers would be nice. There you go. Yeah, I don't remember where Roo is. I might have to pause in order to find him. So, because I only got a couple of minutes left. But we'll see. Come on over. Grab your closest friend there. We're in a tree, actually. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. There's Piglets. Now, I think we gotta lead him back. If I remember right, yeah. Come along there, Pooh Bear. Oh. Okay, that works too. Bring him over to Piglet and we'll go from there. I think we need to bring him over to Piglet. Let's see. Okay, that's 4. Where in the heck is Roo? Damn it, I knew this when I was doing... Ah, there's Roo. Come on, Pooh, we got one person left and a minute to do it, so hopefully you get over here within that time frame. I knew I was missing something. Just pop our way over here, and then if I can swing the camera around, there we go. Come on down. Yeah, you bounced pretty high there, so... And that's it. Problem solved. Easy enough. And there's all your friends, except for Kanga. She doesn't seem to be here, at least not in this game. We got a new item, an EXP ring. Alright. I wonder what that turned into originally. Maybe that was what turned into Cure Spell originally. But it doesn't turn into Cure in this game. I was thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2.
When I was all alone.
Oh, Higalette, you gotta be brave.
Well, he's brave enough with
at
all of his friends, but...
Lonely? Are you kidding? I'm a Tigger. The most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. But I do admit, friends are awfully fun too.
Not better when you got all your people around with you. Now what are you pondering?
What are you thinking about now?
Oh, well, I'm just thinking about what to think about.
Well, you got plenty of time to do that now.
Well, I'm off.
With all your friends back.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go get lost.
No,
let's not traumatize them.
They're waiting for me.
Won't sound back again.
Well, I'll be back in like 2 seconds to grab my ability that I need to get, but... Later, everybody! I'll see you in Kingdom Hearts 2. Actually, I'll see you in Chain of Memories. I'm pretty sure they're in Chain of Memories as well. If I remember right. It's been such a long time. I've cleansed most of the bad memories from my mind about Chain of Memories.
Sora, don't forget, we shall always be here.
Yeah, and I'll be back.
To visit again, that is.
And book complete. You're welcome, Merlin. Oh, and look, I even made it into the storybook. Nice. Not bad, Sora, not bad. And that's another world sealed off from the Heartless. Thankfully, the Heartless didn't ever make it into this world, because I don't know how in the world we would have defended Winnie the Pooh and all of his friends from the Heartless, but don't gotta worry about that now. They are all taken care of. Yeah, it's a good time waster, I find, thinking about what to think about. Anyway, we gotta go back in the book one last time. Just to get that ability from Owl there, since we managed to do everything. Yeah, I don't know why I was under the impression that would take longer than it actually did, but... whatever. But yeah, as you can see, now this honey pot is filled, and if we talk to Owl about all of this stuff... 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, 5 things... and we get the cheer ability for Sora. Nice. Thank you, Owl. I am done here. And that's the 100 Acre Wood. So, another world down. Yeah, the honeyless. Wouldn't want to think about that. I don't think Pooh's poor brain could handle being honeyless. Then again, when he is honeyless, he just goes off and searches for honey, so I suppose there's that. Did we take care of all of our sun gems? I'm pretty sure we did. I think we don't have anything left in here for that. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Oh, and I stocked my party members with regular potions because we got 7 million of them in our inventory there. So if they need anything for that, they've got it now. But yeah, as you can see, I've got more HP than Goofy does on Sora right now, which is kind of crazy. Well, I'll show the setup that I've got going there. Don't know how large 100 acres really is. Kind of. I know that my high school, the entire campus was 160 acres. So I would imagine it's like, I don't know how to describe this in like mileage or anything like that, but it's pretty big. I don't think you could fit a 9-hole golf course in it, but it's still pretty big. So maybe like 5 holes of golf you could fit in 100 acres. So just to give you an idea. But yeah, anyway, we've got... Oh, I didn't show the setup. Hold on. See, I just switched a couple of things around. I gave Donald the Dark Ring. I'm pretty sure he's actually going to keep this for the rest of the game, if I remember right. Because basically we're going to get something for him that's going to raise his MP and give him protection from every other type of element eventually. So we'll go from there. And Goofy has got basically everything. I didn't have another Dark Ring, and I don't plan on making another one because we're going to get another Darkness item soon, so I just gave him the Inferno Band until then. And gave him a magic armlet to go with Holy Circlet because he needs MP just as badly as the rest of us do so that he can use MP Gift, which I don't think he has right now, but he's close to getting it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he must have gotten it off screen then when I was doing the Pegasus Cup. But yeah, basically I took off Evolution. Evolution's good. It's a free Mega Potion basically, but it costs 3 MP to do it. But MP Gift is just better in my opinion because he gives up 2 MP. I think it was only 1 MP in the first game, like in the vanilla version, but he gives up 2 MP and gives 3 MP to one of his friends, which is nice. It really helps out keeping Donald able to cast and, excuse me, Sora able to keep spamming all these great abilities we've got. So that really helps. We can equip Cheer now. Is there anything else I want to equip? I don't need tech boosts or combo pluses just yet. I will need 1 combo plus way later for a specific boss, but we won't go from there. Oh, I tried out Encounter Plus as well. I tried that out when I was getting the mystery goos that I got off screen, which I got 4 of here. Basically, what Encounter Plus does is it makes it so that when you traverse a screen, like normally in order to respawn Heartless, you have to go 2 screens away and then back. Well, with Encounter Plus equipped, you only need to go 1 screen away and back. So I basically went to Wonderland, I went from the Queen's Castle into the forest, and then back and forward and back and forward and back until I spawned in some white mushrooms, and then I just used whatever they had on there until I got 4 mystery goo. And sold off any arts that I got from those because I got a couple of them. I think I got a few fire arts and blizzard arts, thunder arts. I think I went to Deep Jungle at one point as well and I got a cure arts, but I sold off all the excess arts. We don't need them anymore because Goofy's got his dream shield, so let's see what we got here. Hey Kira, how's it going? Thanks for coming. But yeah, I'll have a good stream, I'm sure I will. Thanks for coming, I appreciate it. Downtown Park open in Redmond today. Wander around, spin new locations for moves and Pogo. Nice. Gotcha. Is it just like a city park, or is it like, is there more to do in it? Does it have like activities and stuff? Is it like a theme park sort of thing, or is it just like a city park type of dealie? Either way, it's cool. Just wondering, that's all. Alright. Now that we're done doing that and BSing around, let's get on the gummy ship and head to the next world that we can go to. What else was I thinking of? We missed a Green Trinity here in Wonderland. I'll go get it later when we have White Trinity. What else? I think that's it for now. I think pretty much everywhere else is good until I get Yellow Trinity and White Trinity, so, and we'll be getting both of those eventually here. I think the next cup opens up in the Olympus Coliseum after we beat this next world, so we might try that before the end of this stream, but we'll see. We'll see once we get there. And I don't think I made any changes to the gummy ship, if I remember right. I think last time I had all of this stuff on there, including the shield and the flare gummies that I've got on there, so I think we're pretty much exactly how we were. So, no real changes there. It's a city park, not just a city park, but nothing exciting either. Well, that's still good, though. That's still good. Hey, John, thanks for resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Thank you for staying heterochromatic. I appreciate you. And how's it going, my friend? Some sort of water feature can light up his artwork. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, it's some sort of projection thing. They've got something similar to that at Niagara Falls. So they do like a light show and they blast a bunch of Technicolored lights on it some nights, certain nights. It's usually like Fridays and stuff. But that seems interesting, so I'm sure it'll be a good sight to see when you go and see it. It's a gazebo with water falling down the hill. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't think we need anything in Halloween Town, so let's just head on out again. and head off to this last world. Oh, you subbed during the week that I was out. Okay, gotcha. Well, my bad then. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Feeling better than I was before. Just had to take a few days off to work a few things out. And just IRL stuff. Oh god, I forgot how to do this. How do I gummy ship again? Oh jeez. I think I got it. Whoa. Let's see that. But I can pretty much spam my meteor gummies at this point. Because we get plenty of... Oh god, we get plenty of power from all the stuff we blow up, so... But this is basically late game gummy ship missions. Is just shoot straight ahead of you. Is it like a boss ship or something? Did I kill it? I couldn't tell. We don't really need anything else for our ship except for maybe a few upgrades here and there, but like upgrading protect gummies and shell gummies to dispel gummies, but we can worry about that later. Oh, and we have shields now, by the way, as well, so those shields that we can get before are finally actually going to do something. And with said shields, you can practically make everything just fine, so... What's up, Goofy? A big ship, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, did they? Yeah, well, it gives me one in my chat here. It says, and I think it says in the activity feed too. Yeah, it says resubscribe for X number of months with Prime. So I will let you know when it. I think that they don't really like. I can send for an email to tell me who's subscribed and when it runs out. But I'll try to keep you in the loop. That's for sure. There's a gap in between. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, you'll be heterochromatic the next time you sub, that's for sure. If you weren't before, but I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure you did sub twice. So, and thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Okay then. I didn't know pirate ships with open air could just be out here. Are we gonna get like marooned? Oh god. It's a good thing I have shield gummies. It didn't ram us. Are they just telling us to come aboard? What's the deal here? Ah, so this is the final world in the set of worlds we have right now, Neverland. So yeah, this isn't an encounter like Monstro there. We were supposed to go here. But apparently they docked our ship.
Come, Sora.
What in the heck are you doing here?
Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you?
Well, I mean, we've
more important than old friends.
Become pretty good friends.
Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Okay, why do you have her?
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Well, I wasn't goofing off. I was trying to find her. Hello.
No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
Yeah, no big deal.
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
Oh, sweet. Can you, like, call them off in all the worlds so I don't have to level up anymore?
Sooner or later, they'll swallow your heart.
Or
Not a
that.
chance. My heart's too strong.
Riku.
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance.
What, did you learn to cast fire from your hands? Or okay, then. Hi.
You can go see your friends now.
Ah!
Whoa.
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kairi until we're ready to land.
What are you gonna do? Brainwash me or
That
something?
thinks he can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
Nothing. The hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Shh. Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it?
Maybe you should be paying more attention to the fact that Riku's taking over your ship, Captain Hook. I'm pretty sure
You don't say.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
it
like
was
that.
definitely Kairi. I finally found her.
But Riku's being a jack-off.
Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
That's the
Yeah.
question, Dreamwalker. I don't know.
Okay, but first...
Get the hell off me!
Oh, sorry.
You guys are just so comfortable. It's like a down pillow. Actually, it's literally a down pillow.
There? Looking for a way out?
Looking for some weed? Oh,
Who
no,
are you?
he wouldn't be.
I'm
He
the
wouldn't be
answer to
selling
your
that.
prayers.
I'm not a praying kind of person,
Okay
though.
then. Fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh. Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
The person with the key, maybe? I mean, I have a key.
Tinkerbell, what took you so long?
This door doesn't have a lock on it, though.
Great job. So you found Wendy? Hold on. There was another girl there too?
Probably the girl we
Are
were
you
looking
crazy?
for.
There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
She must be pretty jealous.
That's for more than the jealous
Come on,
remark
Tink.
there, Donald. She's
Open
also
up the
kicking you
door.
because of your angle being short there. So,
I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
alright, fine. Have it your way. Jeez. Anyway, so we have another party member, Peter Pan, to help us out here. Trying to think if he's better than Donald or Goofy. I mean, he can cast magic, but I think it's mostly like support magic, if I remember. I mean, I guess I could take him instead of Donald and just have him cast the support magic. I'll do the offensive magic, something like that. That seems like a good idea. Okay, some serious PTSD. That's true. Yeah, so he would imagine that sort of stuff. So yeah, you're right about that. Did I watch Once Upon a Time on ABC? I think I've seen it a little bit. I think my mom watched it a couple of times. I don't remember it very well, but I do remember, I think, seeing it at some point or another. I think honestly I'm more familiar with the Hook movie than I am with Once Upon a Time, and the only thing I know from the Hook movie is the quote that I'm going to be using later on in this particular world when we run into a situation where it's actually worth saying it. But anyway, yeah, Peter Pan's in our party now, so that's good. What's he got here? Oh good, they unequipped the treasure magnets and equipped all the critical pluses to him. That's great. So what's he got? So this is his dagger attack, stop, and arrow. So he's got arrow, stop, and a dagger attack. Okay. And he's got lucky strikes. That's not bad. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Do I need him to have Hummingbird though? I mean, I guess I don't need treasure magnets, so I might as well hold on to it. So let's see here. Why don't you do that and that? And you know what? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I know Donald has constant defensive magic, but Peter Pan doesn't have healing, so you gotta kind of take care of it that way. It has all the Disney stuff mixed together. Oh, okay, gotcha. But it's already getting kind of lame the first few seasons. Well, it seems like an interesting concept anyway. It's sort of like this game almost, except just a big mishmash of all of the Disney stuff. So anyway, Captain Hook gave us a convenient save point right here, and also we could just totally board our gummy ship. It's not stuck here or anything. If we wanted to leave, we can totally do that right now, which sort of defeats the purpose of us getting pulled over basically by a pirate ship, but whatever. I'm not gonna look into it too deeply. Hello. Yeah, there was Hummingbird for Peter Pan. And the other thing about Peter Pan that's interesting, at least in the beginning of the world, he can actually fly. So that's interesting. Also, my shadow appears to be following me around. So that's something. But I think Peter Pan pretty much locked that down real quick. Anybody else? Yeah, Peter Pan can fly. I mean, you know, naturally, because he's kind of, that's his thing, basically. He has a whole song dedicated to it in his movie, so you would think it makes sense. But yeah, we can't do that right now, so we just gotta make do with running and dodging, so we'll do that. The game had all living characters in Traverse Towns to their own worlds would be comparable. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Anyway, there's a door here, but we can't get through it yet because we don't have Yellow Trinity. We will work on that. I think, if I remember right, there's... Can I get in? No, I can't get in there. That's a shortcut once you open that door with Yellow Trinity. If I remember right. The hold is kind of confusing here, but it's not really a big maze. It just sort of goes all over. I think this goes out, though. It should tell me. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere right now. Alright. Let's find the open doors and then go from there. Yeah, my shadow's definitely following us around. I'm gonna attack the shit out. Wow. Who left this hole in the floor? Just get rid of the regular shadows there. There we go. Nice. Thinking counterattack would work pretty well there, but... Oh, and I got, I think I got Ripple Drive off screen as well. That finisher that I just used there, basically when there's multiple enemies surrounding you, you can use Ripple Drive, which deals more damage when you have more MP available. So that's interesting. Definitely helps out in situations like, well, like this. There's a bunch of enemies all over the place now.
This is it. This is it.
Thanks, Goofy. Yeah, there's MP gift coming in hot there. Very helpful. Very helpful, especially if you like spamming magic, which, if you know how much I like Thunder Magic, you know I like spamming magic like as much as the next guy here. Is very good magic in this game. I think that should be it, along with Hummingbird there. Yeah, Peter Pan's pretty good with that dagger there. He has a really quick attack, so he does pretty well for himself. Probably one of the better party members that you can get in the game, so definitely pretty good. Also, the battle music here is pretty nifty. Just a thought. Yeah, as long as Goofy's got MP, he can feed you some, and that's great because once he gets MP Rage... Does he have MP Rage yet? I don't think he has MP Rage yet, but once he gets MP Rage, yeah, he does have MP Rage. He's a veritable MP battery, basically, for you. He'll just recharge that crap so quick, it's nuts. Anyway. Let's see, what did I miss here? Assume your shadow will follow you. It is my shadow. Well, yeah, there is that. Also, hey Garrick, how's it going? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat, my bad. Also, some sort of amnesia thing where everyone in town thought they were normal people and forgot they were fairy tale characters. Also, there's no Tidus. Oh. Well, that could help or hurt depending on who you're talking to. I don't have any opinion. I didn't do enough of Final Fantasy X to really have an opinion of Tidus, so I can't really tell you one way or the other. Ooh, a cottage. Nice. Nice Ripple Drive. Does not fall off. There we go. Can I call through the brig? Hello out there. No. Apparently not. I could have sworn you could release these, but maybe that's only later when you come back here. Anyway, this is the way we need to go, but let me check that other door. Polishing your Luigi's Mansion map. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. Can't say I have a Luigi's Mansion map, that's for sure. He's fighting, he hasn't seen me yet, yeah. I got it now, we're good. But thank you. Anyway. Down we go. Actually, they might respawn since I went to area. Oh, no, apparently not. Maybe the whole hold counts as one area. I don't know. We haven't been up here yet, though. Probably have to unlock some doors. Maybe once we take care of Hook and all that, we'll have the doors unlocked.
Anyone can fly. You want to try?
Sure. Do I need fairy dust in order to... Oh, okay. Is that a yes?
Haven't you cooled off yet, Tink? Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Guys, stop staring up there.
Fly.
Yeah, Donald, not like that. I love how she messes with him.
What? So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
Meanwhile,
There are
thousands
7,
of
supposedly.
inches away.
And Maleficent says she's not one of them.
Huh.
Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind, including her.
Damn, Riku,
After
that's
the
pretty
trouble
cold.
capturing her? And
for you.
why those 7? What is Maleficent planning anyway?
You're not going
knows?
to tell us, are you?
As
Oh,
long
you
as
don't
it
know.
means
Huh?
getting Kyrie's heart back, I couldn't care less.
Well, how do you know she's going to give
You're
Kyrie's heart
wasting
back?
your time. The Heartless have devoured that girl's heart. I'll stake me other hand it's lost forever.
I will find it, no matter what.
Sorry, I just had an uncontrollable cough there for a second. I don't know where that came from.
What?
The prisoners have escaped. What's more,
Find a
Peter
silver
Pan
costume.
is
Yes, that
with
is true.
them.
Blast that Peter Pan. All right then. Bring the hostage to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
But we won't be getting that silver
What is it,
costume
Nick?
for a little while. So,
Peter?
oh,
Peter Pan?
did you find Wendy? Is Kyrie in there with
Wendy.
you, by any chance?
Please, hurry! The pirates are coming!
What? I'll be right up there. Just hold on.
I just gotta find a ladder or
Wendy?
something.
Yes?
Is there another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She
With her
hasn't
eyes
budged
open?
an inch.
Yeah, I know
Kyrie?
people can go to
Kyrie?
sleep like that, but... Let's just get up there, Sora. We'll worry about Kyrie's coma. Oh, okay. I don't know how you caught that movement through that whatever, but... Oh.
Wendy! Hey, let's get up there.
Yeah, we gotta see where they went. I think this room is relatively safe for right now, so... Let's see what's in here. Meteor Gummy. That's a 3rd one. I don't know if you get a 4th one, but I think you can buy them from Sid after a little while, if I remember right. Actually, you might be able to buy them from Sid right now, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I've bought anything from Sid for Gummy Ship stuff, really.
Thunder!
Let me see what you say there. What do Peter Pan Tron crossover have? Software pirates. Asking the real questions here, Dreamwalker. Asking the real questions when I can't. Well, how do we end up back here? Right. Hello. Hey, camera, work with me. Work with me. Can I get back up here? There we go. Alright, well, we ended up out here now, so that's a thing. Oh.
Here!
Alright, Shadow, you gotta quit that shit.
Come on!
Wow.
Thunder!
Oh, I don't have the deflection on this Keyblade. I'm wondering why I couldn't use it for much. But you just now decided to pop up there, Barrel Spider? What the hell? Anyway, wow. The camera isn't really great in these tight hallways like this, don't you know? Where else could we go? I forget where we're gonna go from there. When am I gonna play Metal Gear Solid 3? After I play Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2, and after we get to that point on the list, which, forgive me, I'm going to turn off the chat for 2 seconds on my phone to look at where that is on the list, because I have forgotten completely. Where's Metal Gear Solid 3? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games down on the long list, so it's gonna be a little while there before I get to Metal Gear Solid 3. I will play Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2 at some point before I play that, though. So yeah, we'll sprinkle that throughout. Is there an opening in the hatch here? No. Okay. Well, then let's go back out here and see what the hell we can find. Maybe there's another door that I missed. Oh, here we go.
Take that!
Maybe I shouldn't cast that directly in front of enemies, huh? Thanks, Goofy. Get out of here, Shadow. I am noticing that we never kill it completely, though. The Shadow, that is. So that's something. Right, here we go. I was wondering where all the enemies went.
Take that!
Yeah, Peter Pan's critical strikes, they're going to be in pretty good shape here. They help quite a bit. Especially if you get them to do that stuff. Well, I didn't mean to do strike raid, but if you press triangle when you don't have strike raid ready, you can have him attack them, so that's a good thing. It's the best game in the series and better experience Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 5 at this point. I know I want to play the first four at the very least, but I don't know if I'm going to play 5. We'll see when I get to that point. I won't know till I'm there, so. Tried Metal Gear Solid once and didn't like it. I think it's kind of almost an acquired taste, honestly. I'm no good at stealth games, so I have no idea if I'm going to like it or not. But I'm going to give it the old college try anyway, so. Where in the heck do we go? Maybe we go up here. Maybe now this is open. Nope. Alright. Then maybe in here? Okay, hi guys.
This is it.
How to get up there from here.
Come on.
It's a wonder these things aren't taking damage while it's going on. Maybe I missed a door down here. Maybe that's what it is. I guess I could go look. I know the enemies are going to respawn here, though, which makes me feel like I don't want to do that. When you guys darken the screen, I can't see if there's a door. That's where we drop down from. I don't think so. I think this is it right here. Wow. Just keep respawning in here, which is a pain in my blood. Oh, wait, hang on. Here we go. Whoop. Camera, work with me. Okay, here we go. Alright, now we know where we are. I know where I am anyway. That leads out onto the ship, and we don't want to go there just yet.
Wendy, are you in there?
I haven't seen Caleb City's short skit on stealth games on YouTube yet. I should. It hasn't come up in my recommended feed yet, but I will take a look at it. See if I can find it. I don't think that's the right door. I think this is the door that has the save point. Yeah, that's what I thought. I caught that little opening in the thing out of the corner of my eye there, so now we should be good, I think. Oh, there's a Trinity symbol here. All right. Actually, I think this Trinity is, it gets us to the next area we need to go to, if I remember right, but I could be wrong. Let's open it up anyway, just for the hell of it, you know. I think that opened up this door. Could be wrong, though. Alright, let's switch back out. And then check out that other door before we go up there. Wow, hi guys. Don't have much time for you, but I suppose I can spare a minute. Get that Ripple Drive. Ripple Drive is especially good with all of the MP that I've got with the Spellbinder, so should make good use of it while I can. Seems like a good idea, I think. Now, what's in here? Nothing, because it's locked. All right, what about this door? Nothing, because that's locked. Okay, so we do have to go up that way. All right. And that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think I'm good. Oh, no, I'm not good. You know what I need to do? I need to equip 3 wishes again. Because up here, I believe there's a boss fight up here, and we don't want to be unprepared for this one, because I remember this one being kind of challenging, actually. So, we'll see. We'll see in a minute. I don't think I have any... Whoop, actually, hang on. I don't think I have any dark resistance with what I've got equipped right now. I do have a lot of defense, but... Oh, and I think I forgot to mention this part, too. I bought an element ring, because, for one thing, I didn't have anything else to do with my money for right now, because I'm not buying any other accessories or weapons for Donald and Goofy for the rest of the game. And for another thing, Sora's going to get an accessory slot here pretty soon, I think, his final accessory slot. And I kind of want to equip this in that slot, so I don't think it's that far off. I think he gets it at like 48 or something. I forget. But that way we've got it, because I won't have what I'm actually going to equip in that slot for a little while, so Watch him stream Metal Gear Solid 4 to the final very long cutscene. He wasn't doing anything for a few hours. He was live, and he later explained he fell asleep. Oh, jeez. That's no good. Hope that's not telling of the game itself.
Wait!
Of course, I think I recall the final cutscene being really long in that one. Hi, Shadow. You seem more aggressive than usual. Whoa, hello. Well, anyway, yeah, so now we have to fight Sora's Shadow, which is why I equipped this Keyblade, because it gives us an opportunity to deflect his attacks a little better. Because he does have a fair bit of health, and he hits kind of hard, actually. I mean, that was with arrow right there, so that's something. Where'd he go? Well, he hits fairly hard, and it gets a little trickier too later on. You'll see why in a moment if he gets there. I think on his last health bar is when he really starts getting kind of cranky. He goes into pissy boss mode, basically. I'm trying to one combo and then stay away if possible, because he hits like a truck, so... I think right here is where it gets crazy. Where'd he go? Can you toss one of those potions my way, Goofy? Just to, okay, yes. So this is where Pissy Boss Mode starts, because he turns into 3, and that's a pain. So, oh god. Heal myself real quick. Maybe I should just spam Strike Raid. Maybe that would be a little easier. But yeah, I think you gotta find the real one, basically, when he turns into 3s like that. But we do have Strike Raid, so that should help a little. Give us some iframes, you know. That's always useful. Where is he? Yeah, I'm not worried about Goofy using those potions, because honestly, we've got enough of them. See some treasure chests around here. Ah, here, there you are. Wondering where you went. Yeah, it's like 1 full second in between when he teleports down and then back. Whoa. Oh, there's the real one. I should probably stop. Hold on. Gotta be a little careful, because it doesn't seem like he hits too hard, but he does, trust me. Gotcha. That's what you get for stepping into a Strike Raid there, son. It's so hard about putting a ring on a finger. Not sure why he needs a slot. Yeah, that's the question. I don't know if he has an answer for you. Oh, get out of here. You're not Jesus. Go back to the darkness where you belong. And for defeating Shadow Sora, we get the Raven's Claw. Not the real Shadow Sora, because, well, I'll face myself wasn't playing in the background, but, you know. That's for another time. What's in here? Ooh, more Dalmatians. Nice. We're working on those Dalmatians there. We'll be able to get some more of them eventually. I think now they're listed in the journal for how many are in this world. Yes, so there are 9 in Neverland, and I think a few of them are actually in a spot that we can't really get them right now, if I remember right. I know where most of the other ones are, though, so that should help a little bit. But after this, there's only one more area where we can go to get Dalmatians, so we'll go from there. Who's this kid? I'm playing a child killer, Raiden. He has electricity powers, but I haven't really been using them all that much. No, this is Sora. He is... how can I describe him? He lived on an island, and then darkness attacked his island and destroyed it, and now he's wandering around Disney Worlds trying to figure out where his friends are, basically. And that's why we have Disney partners and all that other stuff. But there are Final Fantasy characters strewn in there too, so that if that's not confusing enough, then I'm glad for you, because you've kept better track of this game than I did when I first played it. Anyway.
Wendy! Come on, Tink! Not now!
What, is that like a distress signal, or?
This is as far as I can go. I gotta help Wendy.
Alright. See you then. And then there were 3. There's a Protera chain. We can sell that for a little bit of money. Oh, she must have moved that out of the way. Alright. Another save point for us. Cool. And then we will go out this way. Because now this should be unlocked. Well, it probably got unlocked because I unlocked it from, you know, the inside, so. Yeah, he ages about 2 years over the course of 15 real-life years. But that's the fault of the developers, not the fault of anybody in the game. But, you know. That's true. That's true. Most cartoon characters don't exactly age. I mean, hell, in the 2 years that this is all going on, none of the Disney characters age, but that's because they're timeless. I'll see myself out. Okay, anyway, let's go back up. And I think once we go up this way, we can go out to the actual deck of the ship from that one door that I didn't go through. So long as there aren't too many Heartless. Back off, buddy. Back off. I'm mashing again to slow down on that. Oops. They don't seem that weak to the thunder magic there. Maybe I should use gravity. That did pretty good for me, huh? I need to use gravity more often as we get to the later parts of the game, because it has its uses, that's for sure. Ow. Don't you get my ripple drive! I like my ripple drive, don't you take it away from me. Oh god. Fall off. So I need to re-equip Spellbinder, but I've got 3 wishes on because we're going to need it outside of here in a few moments. Once we get up on the break, that is. Although I probably could have... Well, now I can go down here and use the save point, so I can get my MP back. There we go. Excuse me. What would be the weirdest Disney franchise to include in Kingdom Hearts? That's a good question. Anything where they use real-life characters. So I suppose, in a way, Pirates of the Caribbean was kind of a funky choice for Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, I know why they did it, because it was really popular at the time. But, yeah, any Disney story that includes actual real-life characters in it would be weird to include. I'm still holding out hope that they have something in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I kind of sincerely doubt that that's going to happen. I mean, worst comes to worst, we might get like a gummy ship or 2 of the Marvel characters, and that would be about it, but something tells me we're not even going to get that, honestly. I don't think that they can feasibly include that. But, I mean, what do I know, right? I'm just a fan on the outside looking in, so... Yeah, there's some dissonance there with Pirates of the Caribbean, because like these are real people with cartoon characters standing right next to them.
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides.
Okay, well then that's where we need to go next, and I can.
You won't be going there.
I can. I can go right to my gummy ship from a save point. Oh, well that's not good.
Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind.
Well, technically she's Peter Pan's pixie friend, but, you know. I guess we can save her.
Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. I'm glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless.
Or we could, you know.
Which will it be?
Get captured.
The Keyblade or the plank?
Well, I've never walked a plank before.
It's him, the crocodile that took me hand.
Are there crocodiles in the ocean?
He's off to the other hand. I can't stay here.
I don't remember.
Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. You take care of that!
The question is Smee more competent than his captain? Something tells me yes, but...
Fly, Sora.
Oh, you're just waiting for me?
And you can do it.
Okay, voice in my head. I'll just fly right off this plank and into the crocodile's stomach. A bold move, Kimosabi. But hey, the pixie dust worked. We can fly. Nice. And Smee is about as competent as Captain Hook, which is, you know, just about what I'd expect.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Well, you were acting like it originally, but, you know. And now we have Heartless to deal with, but first, we get an upgrade to our Cure spell. Finally! So now we have Cura, which is good. And we have Peter Pan back, which is also good. Could I just hand them one of my Keyblades and keep the other ones? Pretty much, but they'd probably be like, why are you giving me a keychain? Or something like... I can't do a Captain Hook impression. That was terrible. But yeah, they'd probably be like, you know, why are you giving me a keychain? I wanted the blade. Well, I can't give you the blade because it's sort of attracted to me, and then I could take it back and kill all the Heartless in the vicinity, and then we could just fight Captain Hook, but that's not how it went, so... Anyway, so now we can fly while we're in Neverland, which lets us basically... You double jump, and now you can fly, and then just... It's Atlantica controls, basically. But first, we've got some piratey pirates to take care of, so... Just do that. And yes, you can fly up and take care of them, knock them off the ship if you want, but, well, I don't think it's working too well here, so... I have treasure magnets, so that should help out a little bit with grabbing all of their stuff. Come back here, you! Even though there's a bunch of them, I do want to keep hold of, what's it called? 3 wishes, because I'm going to need it for some physical damage later. These are air pirates, if I remember right. They're basically like upgrades to the air soldiers, and they can fly around and do all that stuff. They drop power gems, which is really important, because I think we need like 3 of them, if I remember right. 3 or 5, one or the other. I'll look when I'm done with this episode. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're fighting them off on the sea because, well, their stuff will fall in the ocean, and if their power gems fall in the ocean, well, that's not good at all. So, you gotta fight them over the deck if you can. If you're looking for that stuff. Let's see what else we can find here. There's another air pirate flying. Ah, there you are. Flying around here somewhere. No, he didn't drop anything other than some money. I was wondering where everybody else went. I think you can also gravity these guys for some good stuff. This guy too, you can gravity. Do some good damage to him. But this is a battleship Heartless, and it does some funky stuff when it's on fire. So just be careful of that. Yeah, my face. Give some good experience. That's a good thing. I'll quit your taunting. There we go. Yeah, Donald's off having an argument with Tinkerbell or something. You know. Can fly, but in Chrono Trigger Spirit, you still can't have more than 3 people in your party. Yeah.
Did you finish them off?
Did you try to stop me, Smee?
They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Great. Gotcha, butt!
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Don't let Peter's big talking fool you. Captain Hook is actually kind of difficult, so let's see what we can do here. Because he's flanked by all these other Heartless, so let's take care of them first. I blocked it, so that's a good thing. Gotcha. There's the accessory slot I was talking about. But yeah, just be careful with Captain Hook. I mean, he'll jump back onto the ship, basically, if you're flying around. And that's fine and good, I guess. But his stuff does pretty good damage, so you want to be a little careful of that. Goofy's back. so is Peter Pan, but, you know. I keep trying to guard while I'm flying in midair, which I don't think is going to work. There's another power gem. Sweet. That takes care of that. Good. I forget if the battleships constantly respawn during this fight or not, but wow. Yeah, those explosives do some good damage. I guess we'll find out if they constantly respawn in a moment. Crap. No power gem there. But yeah, when he flaps back onto the ship like that, that's a good time to pop down underneath him and slam him something good. Yeah, don't get hit by that, basically. You don't want to get hit by that. It's not good. I think when he does that, he'll parry and riposte you, if I remember right. This fight always takes me a little while because I'm not sure if I should go after the Heartless or him first, you know. Yeah, good opportunity to smack him around a little bit when he goes flipping off the ship like that, so. Sorry if anybody's chatting. I'll read chat in a moment once I'm done concentrating on this. Wow. Ram into somebody else. No, not me. Thanks. God, no. Let's give ourselves a nice heal there. Will you drop a power gem for me, please? Onto the ship, preferably. Yeah, you can block his attacks back at him as well, so that definitely helps a little bit. And if you have a good deflection keyblade, you could basically just do that whenever he does his super spammy move there. I think it does a little bit of extra damage to him each time you hit it as well, so that's not bad. Wow. Ah. I don't want to get hit by those either. Yeah, take care of the battleships, and that should make it a little easier for you. There's a power gem. Nice. We need that something else. Can I have it? Can you get out of the way of it? Oh, another element ring. Well, maybe I shouldn't have bought one then. I didn't know they could drop those. Ram? Yep. Good thing I didn't. Nice stop. Alright, he's dead. Should I wait for it? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it just in case it drops a power gem so I can fly right through it. Alright, Hook, you and me. Good to know. Should use a Mega Potion, especially now. Damn it. And that's when counterattack doesn't work, is when that happens. Yeah, just take your time, battle out the battleships when need be, let Hook go jumping off the ship like the maniac that he is, and eventually it'll happen. Yes, there is fire on this ship. Thanks for the observation there. Oh god. Oh, there he is. Alright. Off we go. If he doesn't jump off the ship again. We're trying to meet each other in the middle. It's just not working out.
This is it.
Yeah. Gotcha. I think I blocked that explosive back in his face, which is probably fine. Ah, okay, nobody was chatting. Good. Then I don't have to worry about catching up. He's waiting for you. I think we missed, though. I missed my opportunity to use the "Don't try and stop me" Smee meme, but oh well. We get Ars Arcanum for beating Captain Hook, which is basically our version of that spammy move he did where he has the crazy swinging stuff all over the place. It's okay.
Wake up, so maybe she's really lost her.
Slow down, Goofy. We don't know that yet.
I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kairi. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
Always the optimist, aren't you,
Bring her
Sora?
to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
Something tells me that's never gonna happen,
Do
Peter
anything,
Pan, but...
Right? I'll find Kairi. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
We just gotta find her first, which,
What's
they
that
said
thing?
they're in
What
Hollow
about the clock tower?
Bastion, so...
You say there's something there.
Oh, are we going to London now? Yes, we are. Here's Big Ben. So, as you can see, canonically, because of Neverland, the Kingdom Hearts series takes place in real life. Absolutely. Well, anyway, we're at the clock tower now. What's up, Wendy? I know. I'll keep looking. Anyway, I think one of these chests here has Dalmatians in it, so let's give it a look. There's a flare gummy. I've already got 2 of those, so I don't really need that, but that's fine. Any other? I think there's more chests up here. Oh, there's a save point up here, so that's always nice. Anyway, yeah, so you can fly while you're here at Big Ben as well, and you can go check out the tower. All of its fancy 60 FPS glory. For right now, it's midnight, so nothing to do here for now. Later on, there is something to do here, but I'll tell you what that is in a little bit. Because we'll be back here eventually, just not yet. Yes, yeah, Mulan involves some real-life stuff as well. So, yep, absolutely. That basically seals the deal there. Takes place in real life. Is there anything all the way up here? I don't think I've ever gone all the way up here. Probably nothing, though. Nice view, I suppose. Look out over the channel. I think that's the English Channel way out there, but I could be mistaken. I don't know my London geography, man. I barely had ever left the United States to go to Canada. I'm not a good person to measure geography for other places. Do I have to talk to Wendy some more, or... Oh, one of the clocks is off, huh? Maybe we can fix it. Let's have a look. Oh, this one's the one that's off. Okay, so anyway, you can fly up to the clock, and you can actually lock onto it and fix the clock. So let's fix it so it's at midnight. There we go. And that should do something. I think. Well, I hope nobody was, like, trying to sleep too close to there, because they just got a big fat strobe light in their face. Invisible ceiling. Yeah, that's probably about it. Anyway, there's the keyhole, so let's seal it up. And get the heck out of here. Done and done. Another world down. And we get a navigation gummy piece. Didn't we already have one of those? Well, we've got it set now, so that's good. And we have another flashback. Actually, I think it's the same flashback, just only a cropped portion of it. Yeah, that's true, because they went from 1940s, I think 1940s England to way, way back. Huh. Well, that wasn't there before. And it wasn't there when I was in there either. Huh. I wonder why Riku could see the keyhole. But I could not. What? Did the Heartless try to swallow you whole when you went in the darkness there, buddy? That's what you use for using them corridors.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel.
Oh. I didn't know I could breathe in space, or not.
Dark powers could cost you your heart.
What the heck was that?
A castaway.
Yeah, apparently, Dreamwalker, apparently.
Perished, his heart did not.
So why is he
When
here,
we took
though?
The princess from his castle,
I know who
he
it is, and
apparently
that's why I'm
followed
asking
her here
that,
through
but...
sheer force of will. But
Huh.
fear not. No harm will come to you.
Just don't go outside the
He
castle and
is
you'll be
no
fine.
match for your power.
Or that.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Oh boy. We knew this was coming, but, well... Rip Riku, he's opened the door to darkness.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is.
I think she wants you to take her with you there, dude. Just saying. I was gonna say, Dom, she's gonna kick you again if you keep that up. What's up, Tinkerbell?
Oh boy, she's getting steamed again.
Well, Donald was laughing at her a
Do
second
me
ago.
a favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
Don't you need her to give pixie dust to all the good little... Did she just flash me? We learned the Tinkerbell summon. I don't know how to feel about that. And we... Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. We got the Tinkerbell summon, the glide shared ability, which lets us almost fly in other places, and also the fairy harp, which I believe is kind of an all-rounder Keyblade, but it's short. It's a dinky little thing, so it's not great. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. It's just not good. I don't like the short Keyblades. They don't really do anything for me, which is why I don't really use this one either. That's the question, Dreamwalker. That's another good question. I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. Let's re-equip Spellbinder. I'll probably need it more than that. Well, anyway, we got access to our third accessory slot there, so let's go ahead and equip one of those and re-equip the Gaia Bangle and then the Rune Armlet. There we go. Now we got a little bit of extra stuff. Oh, and we got that Raven's Claw, which is another thing for Goofy. So let's equip that right here. So this and this are going to be in Goofy's accessory slots forever, basically. For Donald, the Dark Ring is going to be there forever, and for Sora, well, he doesn't have anything that's going to be there forever at this point, but yeah, so this basically gives Goofy 20% resistance to pretty much every element, and that helps out a little bit. We'll keep the MP going for everybody, and we'll be in good shape. English voice of Donald Duck sounds disturbingly identical to the American one. No idea how they did it. It's a good copycat, apparently. Did anybody get any other abilities? I think I got something. Yeah, I got Ars Arcanum, but I don't like it as much as Strike Raid. I find Strike Raid's utility to be nice because it lets me stand back and spam at people instead of having to get straight up in their face, which is what you need to do for Ars Arcanum. It's good, it's just not, like I said, not incredible. I also think if, for the later portions of it where you can press triangle to extend the combo, I'm pretty sure you're not invincible for that part, so It's not great. It's probably my least favorite out of all the limit breaks that you get, honestly. Because some of the other ones at least have utility in other places. Well, Donald got some AP, so let's give him Leaf Bracer now, and we can give him Berserk as well, since he's got the extra AP slots. Goofy's got to push for a second chance here at some point. We'll get there eventually. When he gets another AP boost, maybe I'll take Cheer off for that. Did they open up the stuff that's here? Oh no, she's still here on the tower. Okay. Well, anyway. I think she'll tell us about it now if we talk to her. Nope. Excuse me. Well, I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but I think once you leave the world and come back, the various windows on Big Ben will be open, and they will have items in them, depending on, I think, the time slot that you have on your thing. So, like, right now I'm at 24 hours, so it's midnight in the game, which, of course, makes sense, considering it's, you know, basically it goes like 12 hours is midnight, 24 hours, well, 12 hours is noon, 24 hours is midnight. It's always nighttime here, but when the time passes, basically, so once it gets to the 25-hour mark, the 1 o'clock window will open up and I can get an item here. Now, there's a couple of them that I would like to get because a couple of them have orichalcums in them, and I think I need like 8 of those in order to really make a bunch of stuff. But we'll worry about that later. Yeah, let's pull Donald, put him back in the party there. Peter Pan can hang out where he is. And that's about all we can do here for now, I think. So let's head back to the gummy ship and go from there. Yeah, copy duck. Copycat wouldn't exactly be appropriate there, would it? Well, anyway, yeah, so we found the second navigation gummy piece, so let's bring it back to Sid, and we can see what we can do from there. But first, there's another tournament at the Coliseum that we can go and try out. And it's actually good to try to do this one, because he's right, Dale's right there. The reward for the winner this time is actually important for us. So, yeah, let's go give it a shot. I don't know if we can do it at our current level, but maybe. Maybe the extra couple of levels that I got while I was getting synthesis materials will help us out here and let me finish it. Because we do want to finish this one in particular, because of something that it gets us after we're done with it. So we'll see what we can do. Is that a good setup for that? Yeah, you know what? The Gravira should help against bigger enemies, so that should be fine. Yes, there is a new cup. We can check it out right over here. You can see what it is. If the picture didn't give it away, this is the Hercules cup, and Hercules is the ultimate boss of it. We also have to fight Cloud at some point in there, so we'll have to make do with what we've got for that. I actually don't know if Spellbinder or 3 Wishes would be better here. I could use Crab Claw. But yeah, Hercules is ready to face us, so that'll be an interesting test. Still can't open this up. Oh, I don't think I showed before, but as you win the cups, you will get championship trophies that will show up here in the in championship plaques. But championship somethings will show up here in the Coliseum lobby to give you an idea of where you are in terms of your progress. Alright, so you know what, we're gonna go with 3 Wishes. I think that should be fine. The MP should be alright. And how are you guys doing in your items? Goofy's completely out of potions, which is just fine, because I've got a million of them, like I said. Oops. I should probably give him something other than a potion, though, here. Let's give him an elixir, because why the heck not? We'll do that for Donald as well. I got enough of them, you know, so... I got an item slot out of it too, so that's cool. Mega Potion, Mega Ether sounds good. That should be fine. Alright, so let's save before we go in there, see what we can do. We'll try it a couple of times, and if we can't do it, we'll come back. No big deal. You get the Excalibur 2 in Final Fantasy IX, but wait until the clock loops over. If you're too late when you get there, it only takes a couple of years of in-game waiting. Oh, dear God. That sounds like a pain. I don't think we'll be collecting that in there if it's that much of a pain in the ass to get. Anyway, let's enter together in the Hercules Cup and see what we can do. Should be fine, I think. I mean, it didn't look like there was too many difficult terribly difficult things to fight. I mean, you know, obviously some things, but nothing too bad.
Thunder!
Just take care of that. I think some of the enemies here are actually weaker than some of the versions you'll fight of them in their actual worlds as well, because, well, it's Olympus Coliseum, so the battle level is a little lower. It would be. That's my opinion on all the Battlefield 5 stuff. I honestly haven't been keeping up to date with it there, to be completely honest with you, so I couldn't really tell you. It's probably, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up to date with it, but usually when those sorts of games are in the news, it's never a good thing, so. Is the other one still hanging around? Yeah, he is, man. They get stunned for a while. Holy crap. If I get through the game quickly, I can get it the normal way, but ones are really done the long way. Ah, okay, so I have to get through the game really quickly to get it. Gotcha. That may also be a problem because I have no idea what I'm doing in Final Fantasy IX since, you know, I never played it, so. Get the ship! He says and then goes after all the pirates instead. Okay, let's go after the ship. Get down here. Oi, I'm talking to you. There we go. Get in there, Donald. Smack him silly. Nice level up. That should help a little bit. Ever finished a Final Fantasy game in just 12 hours? Final Fantasy 1, yes. Final Fantasy 2, yes. Other than that, no. Most of the other games are too long for that to happen. It's too bad you can't ripple drive in midair. That would really help here. Is that it? Wow, that was quick. Well-placed thunder. All it takes sometimes. Okay, Cloud is next one, so that's the thing. And this rare truffle is the one where you can juggle him. But yeah, that's basically all you gotta do. Just hit him once and he's gone. Don't need to worry about it too much. Now to take on Cloud. Gonna finish the game so quickly and you don't need the blade to win anyway. Kind of makes me wonder why they put it in the game then, you know, but anyway. We'll let Cloud have a temper tantrum here. So I wonder Goofy's sword isn't blocking stuff, or shield isn't blocking Cloud's sword. That's what I meant to say.
Come on.
Ow. Now I need to heal. Uh-oh. Okay. You go ahead and block that if you want. That's fine. Just gotta look for an opportunity to get in. Now maybe? Yeah. There we go. You're not supposed to backstep that.
Farewell.
Uh-oh. Thank you. Oh god. That was Omni Slash, I want to say. Eh. You can handle it. I think I just hit him straight through that. Guard wasn't as effective as you wanted it to be, huh, there, Cloud? Now I'm just messing around. There we go. Well done, everyone. And we got the metal chocobo keyblade for beating Cloud there. It's got a long reach and it does some good physical damage, which is usually all you'd think I'd need, but it reduces your max MP, and in this game that's really bad. So we probably won't be using that at all. But, I mean, it's there for collection's sake. Ow. Damn you, Ripple Drive! Drop some power gems for me. Nope. Not in this Coliseum. Did I play Crisis Core? Yes, I have played through most of Crisis Core. I don't think I ever beat it, but I know what happens at the end of it. I mean, if you've played Final Fantasy VII, you can kind of figure out what happens at the end of it, honestly. Nice. All the way down. Alright, well done, everyone. I think that might be the end of it. Is that it? Do we go on Hercules? Yeah, we do fight Hercules now. Okay. Well, we made it. But yes, I've played Crisis Core. I never completed all the missions in it, but there was like a bazillion missions in it, so that, I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. Alright. Oh, geez, Sora, aren't you biting off more than you can chew here? Some friends you are. Alright, fine, good luck, have fun. He'll kill you, but you know. Ending fight's kind of cool. Yeah, I know what happens in the end, but I don't think I've ever fought the end boss. I think I got most of the way through the game and then couldn't beat it.
Hey, give up yet?
Well, anyway, to beat Hercules, you got to chuck barrels at him to get rid of his aura, and then beat him up. He's not too bad. You gotta watch, because he'll break your barrels and do other things as well, but like that. Just mash dodge roll and you'll be fine, I think.
Hey, give up yet?
Yeah, the best time to hit him is when he's posing, so he'll get harder as we go here, though. I'm making it look kind of easy for right now, but it'll get worse, trust me. I think, honestly, the fight that he kind of reminds me of is, it's kind of like the Riku fight back on Destiny Islands there, so.
This is it.
At least it's what it sort of reminds me of. I don't know why, maybe that's just me. You will break your barrels, though, as well, so. Okay, here's the part that gets a little trickier. It's not that bad, it's not like Armstrong's frickin' headbutt from the Jetstream Sam DLC or anything, but it can be a pain. He doesn't seem to be redoing his glow, so I guess I can hit him while he's not. Don't get hit by that, just trust me. Just trust me on that one. It's not worth.
Hey, give up yet?
Let's get in there a little bit closer. There we go. Get some MP back, so now I've got 4 heals, which should be good. Yeah, probably not a good idea to throw the barrels at him while he's getting crazy. Usually when he gets in this stance, it's a good idea that you can do that. Hang on a second. Okay, I thought there was a bug on me. Nope. I'm just imagining things. Yeah, as long as you can stay away from him, it shouldn't be too bad. Uh-oh. He knocked the barrel out of my hand. What the hell, Hercules?
Hey, give up yet?
Nope.
This is it.
I think you can stun him if you hit him with the barrels when he's not aura'd as well. But I usually have a hard time doing that. Probably because he gets a little crazy and cranky as you start fighting him a little bit more.
Hey, give up yet?
Well, I could just block and counterattack this, I suppose, but, well, you know.
Take that.
Try this on for size.
Still got some barrels for ya.
Hey, give up yet?
Can I block this? Yes, I can. Nice. Well, I can't counterattack him, but I can still block it, so that's interesting. I've never tried that, so probably block that too. Oh god. Can I have some barrels back, please? Okay, can I block? Ah! I was gonna say, can I block this, but probably not a good idea. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're still good.
Heal.
Can you not take the last barrel with you?
Hey, give up yet? Yeah.
This is it.
Almost there.
Try this one.
Oh god, run, Sora! Okay.
Hey, give up yet?
You really shouldn't pose when you know I have a barrel in my hand, just saying. There we go. Not too bad. I think I took my time a little bit, but, yeah, you know, better safe than sorry.
We're the champs.
Alright, what'd I miss here? Main climax Christ scores much earlier in the game, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that is a little strange. Fists magically create barrels. Apparently it's a summoning you can do. Yeah, it's Phil's training, basically. But anyway, we get Herc's shield for defeating Hercules there.
And I didn't even hold back.
Are you sure? Because I still think you did.
I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
Well, as long as they're
We stick
here.
Together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance.
You know, until I do the Hercules
These
Cup
guys
on myself,
beside me,
but...
I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Right. Ooh, and the chest in the lobby opened up, and we get the Olympia keychain, which is a straight upgrade to the 3 wishes that we have, which is pretty good. We also get Yellow Trinity, so now we can access any Yellow Trinities that are available to us, including this one. So, but let's take a look at that new Keyblade that we got there. So 3 wishes is here, strength of 6, difficult to deflect. If we go down here, here's Metal Chocobo, by the way. It's pretty strong. Just a matter of the reducing max MP by 1 thing that I'm not a fan of. But here's the Olympia, even stronger than Metal Chocobo. It is a little short, it's standard size, but yes, it's difficult to deflect and can inflict critical hits, so it's really nice. I like it a lot. It's probably one of my favorite Keyblades in the game, if not my favorite, you know, other than the Ultimate Keyblade, but I don't even know if we're going to get the Ultimate Keyblade in this playthrough. We'll have to figure that out later. We are the champ. Well, they didn't help in the last one, but, well, you know. He did hold back the entire fight. I like I said, I was pretty sure, just from all the stuff that he did there, that he was holding back. Anyway, so now we have Yellow Trinity, so let's finally move this damn rock out of our way. Because Yellow Trinity is Trinity push. And for moving it out of the way, we get a white screen. No. Here's the keyhole for Olympus Coliseum was underneath that block. So, now we can seal it up. Yeah, you had to do some stuff in order to seal the keyhole here. It wasn't just going to be an easy little beat Cerberus and you're done thing, so... The real question is, how are they going to keep having Coliseum fights if the world is sealed off from the Heartless now? That's the real question. I don't think the game ever gives us an answer, but, well, you know. Anyway, here's the Hercules Cup Championship trophy there, and as usual, we can go ahead and enter it and fight it as just Sora, and then once you do that, you can do time trial and do all that crazy stuff. But, I'm good. We did enough here for now. And we can actually head out and do a little bit of side stuff now that we've got access to Yellow Trinity, but I think I'm going to hold off on doing that for a little bit. There's only a few Trinity pushes in the game, so we don't have to worry about that too much. We do want to go back to Traverse Town, though, so we can give Sid that navigation gummy set. And there's also a Yellow Trinity behind Merlin's house, so we'll probably want to go and grab that while we're there. Trying to think if there's anything else to grab. Yes, there is something else to grab, and I will show you what it is in a moment. So, the giant sky keyhole with Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, yeah. Some of the key, well, actually, I was thinking of something else, but yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2's keyholes are a little more magnificent, I guess. I think, honestly, it's because they open things up rather than close up the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, they're opening up pathways instead of, you know, sealing the world off. But, well, you know. Ain't no big deal. Where do we want to go first? Let's go to Magician Study first, then I guess we could probably teleport to the accessory shop. Excuse me. I want to go here because of two things. First thing that we got to look at is, actually I forgot to equip this. We got the glide shared ability. So now we can kind of fly, sort of, a little bit. If you press circle and then circle again, you can slowly swoop across the sky. If you hit something, you will fall, so just keep that in mind. I swear, something feels like something walked across my foot. I keep thinking there's a bug or something, but anyway. And there's a yellow Trinity out back here, so let's take care of this bad boy. Thanks for the help, Donald. A real big contribution to the team there. Anyway, we can go up here and grab this, which is an AP up. Nice. And with glide available to us, we can sort of line this up. Did I line it up right? Let's look. Yeah, basically. And then glide our way over here. Hopefully I don't hit the thing. I can slowly meander my way down. Oh, well, I meandered too much. Now I think I gotta swim all the way back. But yeah, basically we want to get that treasure chest before we do anything else here. I gotta go all the way back to shore, though, in order to do that. And then we'll head to the accessory shop after that. Alright. Let's get on this one. There we go. Maybe I should do it from the bottom there. Might be a little easier to get there. Like from right here or something. Okay, I thought I hit the wall there. It's like, I'm gonna stop just short and I'll land right on it. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Yeah, very much needed in Hollow Bastion, yes. Absolutely. It will be very useful, this ability. And so will Yellow Trinity, frankly. I think there's one in Hollow Bastion, if I remember right. We'll find out. We'll find out in just a moment. Alright, third time's the charm, right? Let's do this. Let's do this right this time. Float all the way to the end. Oh, there's a spot behind. Really? Oh, man. That's terrible. Alright. I figured if I hit the wall, I'd be fine because I'd just plop right down on it. Nope. That's not how it works. Alright. I'm pretty sure what's in there is Dalmatians, so I would like to get them, though. Way they're out of the way. If I can actually get them without, you know, killing myself here. That's apparently what I'm doing. There we go. Got him. And there's number 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, fourth time's the charm. Apparently so. What do we got there? Can I get back up here without... Okay, falling in. Good. Yeah, apparently fourth time's the charm instead of third. I don't know who said third time's the charm, but they obviously haven't watched this stream, so... Anyway, let's head for the accessory shop so I can get an item that I actually missed when we were here the last time. Spellbinder, actually, I'm going to equip here. Olympia is nice for in boss fights, as are most Keyblades that give you lots of strength. But in regular fighting, usually a better idea to have something for magic, so you can spam Thunder!
Thunder!
Blast everybody else out of the sky.
Thunder!
It even kills all these guys now, so, I mean, they die in one hit to everything now, but, you know.
Thunder!
Goodbye! Would you drop a spirit gem? Well, I don't need that. I got enough of those. I don't know if you ever need spirit gems. I can't remember ever actually like needing to go out and get them. That is. That's the question. Apparently, the rock doesn't have an edge or a surface on it, so I can't just pull myself up onto it. It seems like a bit of a cop-out to me, but well, you know. Okay, so. Let's check out the item that I missed in the accessory shop. Actually, I didn't miss it in the accessory shop. I missed it up here. So we will go from there. Yeah, he knows how to swim pretty well, but he never learned how to pull himself out of the water. He's just like, no, I'll just hang out in here. It's fine. Anyway, if you check out this poster on the wall, you get the last postcard. Actually, I think it's like the 8th postcard you can get or something like that, but I'm getting it as the last one, so, you know. Anyway, do I have anything I can synthesize while I'm here? I don't think so. I can show off the new stuff that we can synthesize, though. I don't think I'll be synthesizing the Titan Chain, just not really that good for me. But as you can see, there are some new materials that we actually need in order to synthesize the new gear here. We need power crystals, shiny crystals, bright crystals, lucid crystals, and we can't get those just yet. I do need 5 power gems. Okay, that's good to know. I just gotta go get a few more. We also need another dark matter, but we'll get that eventually. But basically every item that we unlocked for this set of materials, I want to make them, because in order to unlock the next set of materials, I need to have synthesized 21 items. So we'll have to get a few of these things. And the crystal items we can't actually get right now. They're not available until we get to Hollow Bastion, so we'll work on those when we get there. I forget where I can get that 3rd dark matter, though. I think most of the dark matters are in, like, White Trinity treasure chests, if I remember right. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, the crystals you can get from enemies in Hollow Bastion, so we'll worry about that when we get there. Let's go turn in that last postcard, and then we'll check in with Cid and see what he's got to say. I'll probably sell some excess materials and stuff, so... yeah, Sora the Explorer. I mean, he is exploring all of these worlds and stuff. They're not necessarily uncharted, but, well... I mean, actually, maybe they are, honestly. I mean, Birth by Sleep happened, but not in all of the worlds. Maybe uncharted to everyone outside of there. And that's it for the postcards quest. We got every reward for it, and I can actually use a few of those right now, so let's go do that. We got an AP up and a defense up. So let's use those, and use this. Do I want to use it on Goofy? Because that would let him get second chance if he gets AP. Nah, we'll use it on Sora. I think Sora might need it more than anybody else. I think. I could be wrong, but... we'll make do if I am wrong. No big deal. Alright. I'll equip Goofy with some items in a little bit once we're ready to go to Hollow Bastion. First, let's see if Geppetto has any new stuff for me. The Aerith ship. Alright. Anything else? Nope. Alright. What's up, Pinocchio? Well, that's good. You keep on studying, and eventually you will be a real boy. Alright, Cid, we found another navigation gummy set. You'd like it installed. Yep. Alright. Sounds good. You go do that, we'll just, I don't know, hang out for a little bit.
Well, just remember what Donald said to you. No frowning, no sad faces.
What, are you having a hard time about...
There's still no sign of your king.
Oh.
Aren't you worried?
That was a bit of a mood swing from what he was thinking about Kairi earlier.
The king told us to go out and find the key bearer, and we found...
Will Roxas be a real boy?
We stick together,
have to wait till Kingdom Hearts 3 to find that one out.
Okay. You just gotta believe in yourself, that's all.
Alright, if you say so.
Just believe. I believe.
That is what Peter Pan said. Who... Was that Kairi just now, or... Also, why am I diving into a light? Deep dive? No, that's not in this game. Wonder where we are, that we're seeing this little flashback. Typical. You find something that it's an unlimited source of energy and spirit and gives people happiness, and everyone fights over it. And everyone died. The end. No, that's not how it worked. Oh, okay, gotcha. So how do we get to the true light? That's the real question, and honestly, Miss Old Woman, nothing against you, but I don't think you're gonna be able to tell us that answer. Maybe that's the door that weird, what's it called, was talking about, that voice in my head back in the Awakening. Yeah, I guess. Kairi? Huh. So that must have been... Oh, yeah, there she is. Must be her as a little girl. So wherever this is, must have been where she lived before she came to the Destiny Islands, then, huh? The real question is, why do I keep seeing all this stuff? Is she giving me visions from beyond?
Nothing. Kairi?
Are we telepathically linked somehow? I wouldn't be shocked. Did you just call me? Let me see if I have a voicemail on my phone. Damn. Well, anyway, the navigation gummy's in place, so... Well, that's fine, because I have the Keyblade, so we can take care of Dumb Heartless. And we get a Transform Gummy, which lets you can install that on your ship, and basically you can change your ship into a different ship if you have the Transform Gummy on both of them, if I remember right. I've honestly never used it, so I can't really tell you one way or the other how good or bad or in between it is. I've never used it, so I can't really say, but it's probably okay. Maybe. If you have a bunch of ships, I usually just keep one in this game, honestly. Alright, let's buy and sell some stuff before we head off to Hollow Bastion, and we'll go from there. The old woman knows about Kingdom Hearts. Why? Yeah, it's possible what Dreamwalker said, where the fighting over the light happened not too long ago, where it would be fresh in people's memories. It's also possible that she, well, actually... She was a something, is what I was going to say, but I think that might be a spoiler for the entire series, so maybe I should stop myself before I spoil something I shouldn't. I keep forgetting I can't spoil these things. Let's sell off this other element ring, don't need that. Did that sell for... Oh no, it only sold for 260. I was going to say that sell for more than it normally would. Do I need this angel bangle? Oh, you're joking. Oh, okay. Whoops. But yeah, I have a theory, but I can't really tell you what the theory is without spoiling a bunch of stuff, so... I don't think we need this angel bangle. I could probably get rid of it. Yeah, no one really knows, and I don't think they've directly come back to her points ever. Like that what that old woman said there, where children rebuilt the world and all that stuff. I don't think they ever revisited that topic. I think it might have just honestly gotten lost. Tetsuya Nomura has a tendency. Him and... See, this is my personal shtick, and it's probably going to get me in trouble with people who are, like, die-hard fans of this series. I don't like the way Tetsuya Nomura writes his stories. And I also don't like the way that... Because basically, the reason why I don't like the way he writes stories is because he writes them by the seat of his pants, and because you're writing it by the seat of your pants... Sometimes you forget things or leave things out that you should have resolved in the first place if they were that big and important, like if they made a big deal out of it in certain games. It honestly reminds me of the way Akira Toriyama writes his stories, and I know that's going to get me in trouble too, but I don't like the way he writes his stories either, because when you write by the seat of your pants, you forget things, and you don't resolve certain plot points, and I mean, it's fine if you just go, oh well, but... That doesn't help the people who were trying to follow along, and then they're like, oh well, you just laughed in my face because I thought something important was going to come of this. Nope, nothing, so. Mass Effect indoctrination theory is a thing too, doesn't mean it's right. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Closest thing I can think of is something to do with the mobile game. I haven't played Coded, so I couldn't really tell you one way or the other. I'll tell you what my theory is soon. I might be able to tell you. Because I think the game kind of tells us about what I'm thinking of soon in this game, but I could be wrong. I'm selling this angel bangle. We don't need it. I hope. I think. Anything new here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. By the way, Herc's shield, which we got for Goofy there, not as good as the Dream Shield, so don't even worry about it. It's good, it's just not that good. So, but you can't sell it, so that's also a thing. I guess Donald used that elixir, huh? Excuse me. I'll give you an ether. And Goofy, take all my potions. And I can finally be rid of them. And then... how about a Mega Ether for you? We got enough of them. Alright. So now we should be good. I could equip that EXP ring on Donald to pull his level up a little bit, but... it's not that important. Okay, but I think that's everything that we can do for right now. We could take the Dalmatians... oh, no, actually, we can't. I was going to say, we could take the Dalmatians back and get another reward, but we need 3 more Dalmatians in order to do that. And I could probably go get a few more Dalmatians, like from Neverland or something, but we're not going to worry about that too much. I do want to go back to Neverland, though, if we're inside the 25-hour mark, which we are, so I can go back there. And I want to go back there anyway, because there's that Yellow Trinity that we can get in the ship's hold, so we'll go get that, too. And that'll give us 3 out of 4. I don't remember where the last one is, though. Probably in Hollow Bastion, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I don't really need to go back and take care of the Dalmatians until... let's see. I want to say when I am... the next time I want to go see the Dalmatians, to turn in the ones that I found anyway, is basically when I'm done with them. Because once we go to Hollow Bastion, well, we're going to get access to an ability once we get there, fairly soon after we get in there, that will let us basically go back to all of the worlds we've been to already and find all of the Dalmatians that we've been missing. So we'll be going and doing that shortly. But for now, nothing to it except to head off to Hollow Bastion itself. Stay away from Coded if you hate the writing in the story. Well, I don't hate the writing necessarily. I just think that, honestly, I feel like some more thought could have been put into it. Like, write down the important plot points, just put them on a note or something, stick them up on a wall, and don't forget about them for yourself, or put them in a document or something. You know what I mean? Like, just, if you're gonna make a big deal out of certain plot points in certain games, make sure they come back so that they come full circle, you know what I mean? He came up with the story of Coded Drunk. Great. Well, I'm glad we have it on the disc here, because that means that I don't have to play Coded. I'll just watch the cutscenes from Coded, which will be just fine, I think, if we ever get to that point. Me personally, like, my brain checks out after Kingdom Hearts 2 is over, so basically I will be voluntarily playing Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, probably RE Chain of Memories, and 2 for the channel. After that, I probably won't be playing anything else in the series unless it's suggested. If someone suggests that I play, like, Birth by Sleep or Kingdom Hearts 3 or something like that, then sure, I'll go do the other games, but I'm not honestly that keen on doing anything after Kingdom Hearts 2 for this series. It just... I saw the way that they were going about the storytelling after Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was like, okay, I'm done. You lost me, sorry. Oh, and Goofy's kind of giving you an idea of, hey, we could revisit the other worlds and find, yeah, some new items with our new Trinities and all that other stuff. And you could go do that, but we don't have access to White Trinity yet, so honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. I do want to go back to Neverland, though, so we'll go and visit that. Once we get access to White Trinity, I'm definitely going to want to revisit a few worlds there, so we'll go do that. Just not yet, that's all. Lost had 2 skeletons and 2 rocks in the cave in Season 1. One that was Season 6. They finally got around to explaining it. Well, at least they didn't forget about it, I guess. Stay with Coded then. It runs in circles and only explains one thing that's shown at the end of King H 2. Gotcha. Alright, well, then we won't look at it unless someone suggests something else in the series, so we'll go from there. Let's go to the clock tower, because I think one of the doors should be open now, if I remember right. Let's have a look. Yes, here we go. So this door now can be examined. It opened up. The 1 o'clock door opened, and we got an orichalcum for opening it up. So you can come back here as your time goes through. Like once we get to the 26-hour mark, we can come back here and the 2 o'clock door will open. Basically from now until the 40, well actually it's the 36-hour mark, we can open a new door every hour in our game time and get some stuff. Now it's not all worth it. I mean, it's like, I think power-ups, defense ups, AP ups, orichalcums. I think there's a dark matter strewn in there somewhere as well, but it's not all worth it, but most of it is fairly decent to grab if you're looking for some stuff. And I would like to get the orichalcums that are available here, so that's a thing. Let's go back to the gummy ship. Now that we did that, we'll go back into the ship's hold, and we'll check out that yellow Trinity mark that's there. I think I want to go to the hold. I also think there's something you can do in the cabin, if I remember right, but I could be wrong. We can always go look later. It's actually a, if it is available, it's like a boss fight that we could do right now, and I think, honestly, even at our current strength, we should be able to take it on, but, I'll figure that out later. It might not be available just yet, as well. It might not be available until later. I guess we can go look. Because if it's available, it's going to be in the ship's cabin area, so let's go up here and find out first. Well, first I gotta take care of this.
Thunder! Take that!
There we go. Nice. Alright, let's take care of this Trinity. Get inside of this door. Nice. Shove that bad boy open. Oh god, hang on. Give me a break there, fellas. I'm drinking some water. Yes, that was going to be the first door that opens. I think no, not necessarily. It depends on when you go there. Like, I'll kind of show it once I can pause the game again, but it depends on your in-game time what ends up at that spot, so. Make sure they're gone first. Okay, they're gone. So basically it's dependent on the hour hand of your game time there. It goes on a 12-hour loop. So like if you got to that point at, say, 18 hours in, if you left Neverland and came back, the 6 o'clock door would be open. Because 18 hours corresponds to 6 p.m. on a 24-hour clock. So because it's the 25-hour mark right now, the 1 o'clock door opens at 26 when the time at the front there says 26. The 2 o'clock door will open, and so on and so forth. And there's different items depending on which door you open up. So the 1 o'clock door will always have an orichalcum, but it's not always the first door, if that makes any sense. It just depends on which door you open for which item you get. But there's a new item every hour on the hour, so we'll try to get all of them. Might not get all of them, but I'll see what I can do. There's the third dark matter. I think that's all the dark matter I actually need, honestly. What's in here? Another orichalcum. Nice. That will help out a little bit. Can I push this? Nope. Alright, that's fine. What about in here? Excuse me. Some more Dalmatians. Nice. And up here. And in this chest, the only one we get something like this, but we get access to the second level of Arrow. Aurora. Nice. So that gives us even more blocking power with our wind spells. Pretty good. Yeah, it depends on what time you go there, basically. That is what makes it that's what changes the reward, is what time you go there, basically. It's possible they have 12 doors and they prize a specific order no matter what. Yes, that is a possibility, but I'm pretty sure it's documented somewhere that they specifically give you out certain items when you open certain doors. I think there's a couple of FAQs that say that, and I mean, they could be wrong, too. Like, those FAQs could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it is the way that they said. Anyway, we can get up here now, because we can fly. And in there we get a paper gummy. All right then. What about in here? And more Dalmatians. Nice. I think the last set of Dalmatians, if I remember right, is out on the deck. So we can always go take a look, because we couldn't fly. Well, we could fly out on the deck, but the last time we were on the deck, they sort of forced us out of the area. So let's just let's go check. See what we can find. There's nothing up there for right now. All right, let's go here then. And you guys can just, oops, not this side. You guys can do what you want. I'm gonna go this way. Get back here. so if we go in here, we can check and see if that boss is available. Oh no, it's not in here. It's in the one with the save point, which is the other one over here. I think. Let's see here. Well, Tinkerbell's here. Okay, so in order to do this one, you need to have Peter Pan in your party, so we'll work on that in a moment. First, let's go see what's out on the deck of the ship. Because I think, like I said, oh, I guess we can't get there from here. All right, let's go through the brig then, or the captain's room, rather. Because I think there's something you can get out there, but I'm not 100% sure. Wow.
Thunder!
Eat that. Was this here before?
Thunder!
The, what's it called? The goblet that's there. I remember that being there. It's also possible that I missed a chest in here. Eh, looks like it's just decoration. Alright. Let's see here. That leads back down. What's out here? Let's see. Skeptical when you get good prizes first. Yeah, I get that point, yeah. It does seem fishy a little bit, yeah. Yeah, see, a few weeks ago got very good rolls. They might be trying to draw you in depending on the app there. Some of them are a little can be a little underhanded in that way, but it just sort of depends, I think. Just you can pay real money to open, and the game gives you one for free, and just so happen to get a great reward. That time, it's like, I don't buy that as random. Yeah, that sounds like a freebie to make you buy more boxes or chests that you can pay real money for, and then they give you crap after that. That's what that sounds like to me. Okay, here it is, right up here. So this is a White Trinity. We can't do anything with this for right now, but we can come back later, and we can pop it open, and I'm fairly certain, if I remember right, there are some Dalmatians in there. Now, there could be some stuff up here in the crow's nests as well. I forget. Go look. Ah, there's a chest right there. Alright, well, let's keep that in mind. Because down here are some enemies that we gotta fight, so... Ooh, power gem, thank you. Nice. Can I get one more, sir?
Here. Come on.
Wow. Apparently it does have halfway decent deflection. Maybe they all have that kind of deflection, I don't know. Wow.
Thunder. Come on. Thunder.
There's another one, sweet. I don't gotta go hunting for him now. Thank you, Goofy. Is that it? Wow. Not quite.
Thunder.
Potion. Will help him, but he's dead. Now, what about the battleship? Let's go get it. Oh. Eat that. Can't guard in midair. You can get smacked around in midair. There we go. Is that it? I think so. Alright, let's have a look around the ship. The outside of the ship, that is. Let's see what we can find here. I know I got the one up in the crow's nest that I gotta go get. Ring this bell? Nope. Alright, before we go opening any doors or something, let's go up here. Grab this. Another orichalcum, nice. Cool. So that should help our count a little bit. We need to get to 8, so let's see how many we've got now. We have 8. Sweet, so I don't gotta go looking for any. Not bad. We needed 3 dark matters, so that's good. So now it's just a matter of the crystals that we need, I think. I could have sworn if you double tapped like circle or square or something, you could drop down, but apparently that's not how it works. Where does this go? Ah, okay, so that opens that door up. Nice. So that helps a little bit. That means that one goes back into the captain's quarters. Okay. Now the real question is, should we go and try to fight the boss that's available here if we take Peter Pan into the party? It's like drug dealers give you try their product for free. Yeah, so that they could establish a business relationship with you. Yep. Yes, sir. Let's see. See, having Goofy around would probably be good for this fight. I don't know. It's a super boss is what we're about to go. I'm thinking about going and fighting here. It's one of a few super bosses, and I'm probably a decently low level for it, so it may not be a good idea. But, I guess we could give it a try. I mean, no harm done, right? Let's see. I do need to replace some items, though, in my inventory here. I'm going to need all ethers, basically. Take as many ethers as you possibly can. Some elixirs will help, too. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Oops. Let's do 3 ethers, 2 mega ethers, and a mega elixir. Yeah, that's fine. And just give everybody else ethers, because that's what you really need for this fight. How about a mega ether? I'm probably going to unequip Peter Pan with his hummingbird attack, though, because, I mean, it's good, but I don't need him spamming that and using all of his MP in this next fight, so... We're going to need to go get some more ethers after this. Alright, that's probably fine. Okay. And now we got to customize, so let's see. Peter Pan, why don't you switch this to here? That's fine. And unequip Hummingbird. Do I need Treasure Magnet? No, won't need it for this. Alright. So, I need to switch my abilities here, though. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. This is an attempt, by the way. I don't know necessarily that we're going to be able to do this, but it's worth a shot. It's kind of a low-leveled point to be doing this, but you can do the whole game at level 1, so, you know. 3% battery doing Hollow Bastion a day. Probably not. Probably going to attempt this boss, and if I can do it, cool. If I can't do it, well, basically either way, after I'm done with this attempt on the boss, I'm going to call it, I think, so... Sorry, I didn't get to you for a second there, my bad. But yeah, I'm probably going to attempt this boss, and that's going to be it for today. We'll go to Hollow Bastion tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Monday. We'll go to Hollow Bastion, because that's what I'm going from now. Well, anyway, you might think that this is her saying, oh yeah, well, we can take you straight to the clock tower. It's not that. It is definitely not that. This is something completely different. So, either way... Sure, why not? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Oh, it is that. Okay, never mind. I guess you can't go do that boss just yet. Alright. Well, that's good to know, because that means, yes, we are going to go do Hollow Bastion today. Let's see. So we've got level 2 spells all the way around the board. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do before we go there. And my mind is coming up completely blank. So, because of that, let us take those items back from Peter Pan, because he don't need all this shit. So yeah, we'll do the beginning part of Hollow Bastion today. Oh, I just took all of Goofy's ethers away. Oh well. That's fine. So, high potion, ether... 2 high potions. The usual setup we'll do here. 2 high potions, 2 ethers, mega potion, and a mega ether. Donald, you can have potion, ether. Go. Really, I should give Goofy most of the potions, though, I think. Give Donald a few ethers so he has them for himself. That's fine. Just give Goofy all the potions that I have left. There we go. Okay. So... yeah, that should be fine. Alright, now we'll head to Hollow Bastion. Let me save first, actually. Apparently, I was thinking of later in the game, because there is a boss you can fight here later on in the game, but I think you might have to go do Hollow Bastion first, so... I guess we'll come back later when we can actually go do anything with it. Alright, so off to Hollow Bastion we go. Good lord, man. Some kind of meteor field. Wow! You couldn't clean up the debris for me, Maleficent? What the hell? Shields are going down. Slow down just a smidge so I don't run into so much debris. Of course, my ship is so large, that's probably why I'm running into so much debris, don't you know? Oh, that's not good. Good. I got a stingray, whatever that is. Yeah, always be firing your lasers in this point here because it, I don't know if I could collect one of those powers, that would be nice. But, well. Yeah, I get it, I got it. Cool. Okay, I could. I wonder what those ships were. Oh. But anyway, we made it to Hollow Bastion, so let's disembark and see what's waiting for us. Funky place they got here. What do you see, Goofy? And how do you know this place, Sora? Well, maybe we'll find out as we go exploring in Hollow Bastion. I have never seen some place where waterfalls go up. That's interesting. That's also interesting. Yeah, that's all it is. You're hungry. You haven't eaten in a while. Sure you are. Yes, true. Very true. Gotta pay more attention to the debris while I'm flip-flopping around like that. Go down here. I don't think there's much down here, though. At least not yet. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. What's in here? A life gummy. I think that is a cockpit that you can use for your ship. Well, anyway, there's a bunch of bubbles that you can go in here as well. Let me save, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, absolutely radiant, yes. You can jump into these bubbles and they will take you below the surface of the water, and you'll have the little air bubbles so you can walk around a little bit. There isn't much to do there right now, but you can use them to go on the other side there, which will take us to an item. So we'll go do that in a moment. I just gotta get there first. And I gotta remember that I have glide now, so I can actually make use of it. Can I go like this to get over to this guy? I don't know where this takes us. Apparently nowhere important. And I walked too far out of the way. Alright, well, good to know. And you can course correct your jump a little bit with glide there, so that helps a little bit. Again, I gotta remember that I have that. Sometimes I have trouble adjusting and getting used to the fact that I have it because it's an ability you get fairly late in the game, so I'll get used to it though. There's some more Dalmatians for us, not bad. And let's head back here. What else we can do from here? Can I grab that? Yes, I can. Cool. If I couldn't, we'd be in trouble because, well, you know, I kind of have the highest jump I can get, so. There's another item there. What about this thing? Does this take me down there? Yes, it does. Cool. So what's down here? Ah, chest. And another meteor gummy there. Good. Good. So now we got 4 of them, so if I want to put them on my ship, I can. But it leaves us back up here, which means we got to go all the way back around. Takes a little bit to get everything here, but that's alright. We'll take our time. It's not that big a deal. We've only been going in terms of the stream for like 2 hours and 20 minutes at this point, so, you know, we can take our time a little bit.
No vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, How'd you get here?
Probably the same way you did.
I simply believed. Nothing more to it.
There's a whole lot of believing
When
going
all
on
road
here.
fell into darkness, Belle was taken from me. I vowed I would find her again, no matter what the cost. I believed I would find her.
And if you believe, you can succeed.
So here I am. She must be here.
Huh. Not fair enough, I suppose.
I will have her back.
Take her if you can.
I wouldn't push your luck there, Riku. He's kind of a big dude. Of course, if you can dodge like that, I mean, I suppose that is enough. So, oh, I was gonna say, so did he block, or apparently not? Why are you hurting this defenseless creature with claws and horns and teeth
I've been
and?
waiting for you. We've always been rivals, haven't we?
I was thinking
You've
friends,
always
but
pushed me, as I've always pushed you.
if that's the way you want to think about it.
But it all ends here. There can't be two Keyblade Masters.
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Do you have a
Let
Keyblade?
the Keyblade choose. It's true master.
I don't. Oh my god. No, stay here. Stay here! Daddy needs you! Excuse the hell out of me.
Right. You don't have what it takes to save Kairi. It's up to me. Only the Keyblade Master can open the secret door and change the world.
Yeah, I don't think you know where that door is, but
How did this happen?
yeah, what kind of magic trick did you pull?
Keyblade?
You were just the delivery boy.
Well, that's not very
Sorry.
nice.
Your part's over now. Here, go play hero with this.
Don't underestimate me, man. I know some pretty powerful magic. What the hell? He took my Keyblade! And now he's taking my friends!
Oh, well, I know the king told us to follow the key and all, but...
Damn. Did our friendship mean nothing to you? One fell swoop and we lost everything. What the hell? Now I know how Beast feels. Are you okay, man? I've got potions if you need them. Well, Goofy and Donald took all my potions, but I have high potions and
Hey,
Kira.
don't move. You're hurt.
Why? Why did you come here?
Yeah, not a very efficient delivery. I took a little while meandering around, didn't I?
Fight for Belle.
Press F to pay respects for Dreamwalker's phone battery.
Though I am on my own,
Before he
I
loses
will
it all.
fight. I won't leave without her. That's why I'm here.
Sounds like you can kind of echo that sentiment, Sora, because we're here for Kairi, and we shouldn't be leaving without her either. Not that we can drive the ship by ourselves, but you know.
Me too. I'm not gonna give up now. I came here to find someone very important to me.
And if we gotta work together to get them back, then we will work together to get them back. Well, Donald and Goofy have abandoned us for now, but we have Beast in our party, so that should help us a little bit. He can take care of the melee attacks and the tanking enemy hits because he has enough HP. Like, look at that. Holy cow. And, well, we've lost our Keyblade. And this is all we've got is the wooden sword. We can't unequip it right now, but we do still have access to all of our magic. So that helps us a little bit, and that means I can go ahead and do some halfway decent stuff with the enemies here. I might want to use Blazara and Gravira. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Gravira here, put Blazara there. That should be fine. Alright, Beast, it's you and me. Let's go see what we can do. But first I'm going to go back and grab this treasure chest. Just because I don't have my Keyblade don't mean that I can't open these up. Although I kind of wish, honestly, you couldn't open up treasure chests without the Keyblade. It would kind of run counterintuitive to the beginning of the game, but it just seems weird to have these chests and be able to open them. Although I don't know if we run into any chests with locks where it's like, oh yeah, you can't open them between now and then. It's been a little while since I've played this one, but Did the camera zoom out all of a sudden, or is that just me? I feel like it did, but maybe it's just this area. I could be wrong. There's a White Trinity down there, but, well, we couldn't do anything with that, even if Donald and Goofy were here, so, yeah. And that's about it for now. So where do we go from here? Castle Gates, huh? Oh! Apparently the gondola is going to come get us. Alright. Oh, you can't use them and charge at the same time. It's already 3% again now. Just have to plug in and turn normal sound on. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, hopefully you're not disturbing the neighbors. It does seem weird, though, that you can't put them in and charge at the same time. I guess iPhone 7, yeah, that's probably right. Well, anyway. So, we are Keyblade-less, and that doesn't mean there won't be Heartless, because trust me, there are Heartless, but Beast has kind of got it covered for us. We can do a bit of damage with our toy sword here, but it's not really much. As you can see, even with this, I ain't doing much with my Keyblade. Maybe I should be using Thunder instead. Actually, let's customize Beast's AI a little bit. Because I don't want him necessarily using his special attacks all the time, but I would like him using regular attacks all the time, so... And the enemies here have a lot of HP, so that makes things a little crazy. Anyway, this is the door that we have to go through, but if I remember right, we can't get through it just yet. Yeah, Gravira, really helpful here. It makes quick work of some of the enemies here, because they have lots of HP now because of where we are, but yeah, so as you can see, the gates are shut, and we need to check the base level in order to open them up, so let's go see if we can do that. And by the base level, they don't mean down back at the waterfalls, you actually have to go this way instead. So, I don't think I can get that from here, but I think if I go over there, I can glide over to it, so we'll do that later. Someone's waiting for me, or else the gates wouldn't have opened like that. Trying to encourage Bluetooth headphones, and you had some, but you broken or lost them 3 times. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's kind of a pain, but yeah, I get you. What does this do? That activates a lift for us. Alright, but yeah, you can activate the various lifts around here, and they will help you get around a little bit. Can I get up there from here? Maybe, if I high jump real good. Nope. Alright. Well, if I go like right on the edge. Nope. Alright. So we can't get there for right now. Probably got to use the lifts up there, and we don't have access to those just yet, so... Instead, let's go to the base level and see what we can find down here. Hey fellas, what's going on? Have some deep freeze. Oh, that didn't do anything. Yeah, I probably need to use Thunder here instead. Work? Wow. It was a little easier to do this part. I should probably unequip Strike Raid, though, to be honest with you, and that would make it easier. But it was a little easier to do this part back on the first game, like in the vanilla version, because you could just press triangle to command Beast to attack people. So I think I'll unequip Strike Raid so I can do that. Make it a little easier. There we go. Anyway, more water puzzles. Great. Figure this out. I think if you use this one, you can go down under there, and that'll take you to the next area, but I don't want to go there just yet. I want to see what's down here first. Can I grab onto the gate first and then the ledge? That's a good question. I guess we can go check. I'll go see after this. Looks like a spot where you could fight some enemies, but... Anyway. Open up more chests. There's a mithril for us. You can get a lot of good materials in here, so we'll give that a shot as we go around in here. What do you suppose this is? Ah, okay, so that opens one thing up for us. There's probably a second one somewhere, but I mean, I don't need it to get over there. I'll just do this. And that leads to a new area of the waterway. Alright, we'll go there in a moment, but first... let's go get these chests. Well, this chest and that crystal. Another paper gummy. Still don't know what those are. They look like wings according to their little icon there, but yeah, we'll look at them later. There's a Thundara gummy if you don't have enough of those already. I've got enough of those, so no big deal. this should lead us to the waterway. I don't know what it leads to in the waterway, but we'll find out. Go there. Come on, beast. We got places to be and people to see. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, so basically these gates here can't be opened normally. You can't use magic on them, nothing. So you have to have Beast in your party, and if you call him, he can bust them open for you. So that's good. And this one leads to a chest, so let's see what's in it. Thundaga Gummy. Alright, I can probably start replacing my Thunder Gummies here soon with those. Well, anyway, now we gotta go back down here and head through this other water bubble in order to actually continue with the area. Because we gotta go up and in here. Is this the chest that I saw? I don't think so. Up on the other level. I think the chest that I saw on the upper level we'll get to, but not just yet. Now here's another save point for us. Do I want to call it here? I kind of feel like I should call it here. Let's do this first. Just so we can get ready to go for next time. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to call it for now. When we go here. So anyway, we have been totally stripped of our Keyblade powers, and apparently Riku has some control over the Keyblade as well. Whether or not that is due to him embracing the darkness or unlocking his true potential, we don't really know at this point, but we are without our friends, we are without our Keyblade, we're without about 90% of our power. Will we be able to reclaim what's apparently not rightfully ours, because apparently we're not the master of the Keyblade, whatever, but maybe we are, maybe we aren't, maybe Riku's just tempting the Keyblade with the power of darkness, that could be. Point is, will we be able to figure out who's the real Keyblade master here? And will we be able to recover Donald and Goofy so that we can continue on our mission to find Kairi? And will Beast be able to find Belle? All of that and more will probably not be answered on the next episode of Kingdom Hearts: The Stream Edition. I mean, we'll get some of the answers, but really, honestly, after we get White Trinity, which will happen shortly after we do the next episode, start the next episode, I'm totally going to be going ahead and going back to all the different worlds to hunt for all the Trinities and Dalmatians and stuff. So that's going to be my game plan. We'll see if that pans out as we go. But that's going to be all for today's episode of Kingdom Hearts: The Stream Edition. Let me see what I missed in the chat there. Paper Gummy is a big glove in the shape of the paper gesture. Oh, okay, so that makes sense, because we've got a Scissors Gummy. That's a big hand in the shape of scissors as well, so okay, that makes sense. Well, anyway, so that's going to be all for today. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will post next week's schedule on the Discord server and on my Twitter page in just a few moments once I get the stream all set and ready to go. And as I sort of mentioned, I mentioned it on the Discord server and I think on Twitter as well, we're going to be going down to 3 days a week for a little while, just until I get back into the swing of things. If I get into the swing of things and I can do everything that I need to do in real life while doing the 3 days a week stuff, and it seems like I can do more, then we'll go back to 4 days a week. But until that point, we'll see how 3 days a week go for a little while. But anyway, yes, so I will see all of you on the next stream, which will be on Monday. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Until then, take care, everyone, and have a good night. Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I should mention. We're not going to change up the time that I start. It's just change up the amount of time that I play. So just so that that's clear.